All right, more lockdown videos for everyone. Gotta be generous. We're all in this together. Hope everyone's staying calm, being peaceful. It will pass. Anyways, playing with the new lens today. I've got time on my hands, and it's amazing when you don't buy anything. I can actually go back and do the stuff I've been wanting to do a long time ago. Phoenix Botanicals, again, you know, everybody knows I'm into the naturals because they were into oils, perfumes. They got put on a huge back burner. I had some of her stuff from the very beginning of my fragrance journey. A month ago, I ordered her new stuff and a few other things. Vanilla in the Sea was out, and that was the one I wanted the whole time. A couple years ago when I went to order it, and I just got off my radar. Anyways, got the order in. That's what today's video is about. I hope you guys like these videos, house overviews. I'm not much of one for chatting. I know you guys like the lives. Maybe I'll do a couple lives. I know they were pretty popular, but this is just a way for me to depress, show you what I got, show you some new stuff, what I've learned, and different things. So we'll get into this one. Phoenix Botanicals Etsy store. I think Etsy is the only way to get these. Half of these are written down and half of these are going to be blind, just so you know. So stay patient with me. I guess I'll do my full review. I don't know if I'm going to get this up or not on its own. Apple iris root, literally the first pick apple crisp bite off a tree. You know, that first apple. We have an apple tree. That first one you wait for to ripen perfectly. Don't pick early. That's literally red apple you grew up with. You bite into it. That's the smell off the top of this apple iris root one. It's like sipping a perfect smoothie. Think pina colada without the pina in it. Just one of those fruit drinks you buy also. It's not for everybody. And we're going to go back and forth. Half of her stuff is alcohol and half the stuff is oil, perfume oil. So I'll go through that a bit. This one is an alcohol-based one. Brand new lens. Bear with me if it doesn't pick it up that much if we're bouncing around and focus in and focus not, or focus out. My goodness. Again, this right in my spring list for sure. Apple iris root. Beautiful combo. Apple and iris. Really haven't seen it done too many times. And this sweetens up. It's real sweet, crisp apple up front, and then it tarts down a bit, kind of like an apple cider. And then bit of that iris floats up the aromatic of the apple, but never really gets powdery. Just a beautiful fume, not for everyone. I would wear this when I'm around kids, morning fragrance. A lot of times I use these kind of fragrances where I wear my Abels. I call my morning commute fragrances. A lot of these would fit into those kind of fragrances for me. I like to smell good in the morning when I'm doing the school run, coffee run, and then into the office when I don't really want something heavy duty on that early. And because I hit the gym and I just don't want all that, you know what I mean? But I do want to smell nice. That's what these are for me. Personally, sorry, I didn't introduce the art, so I got more art from you. I got 3 of them. So, you know what? I'm like, I'll do stuff different. We'll do different stuff. Another drawing, I think it was some kind of project for the Blazers, an artist in Portland. How these fell into my hand. I'm glad I got 3 of them on accident, so that's cool. So that's, modern take on Nurkic. Lavender NOIR here. Man, this thing it's another alcohol-based. Very fun on the opening here. It's almost an alcohol-based, almost EDT in concentration. Strong aromatic of lavender right away, what you were told of, literally like the lavender you would grow. Nothing fancy like Mim or anything like that. Just straight up lavender I grow right in my yard and smelling everybody else's yard and lavender farms up here, like you get from an essential oil company. The base is very clean. People that are into lavender and don't want much more, this is literally a beautiful fragrance for that. Beautiful layering fragrance for that. I have Mim myself, but again, if I was feeling the mood for just lavender, it would be Lavender NOIR right here. It's beautifully blended. So I think you guys, we're starting to build a trust with each other. I really don't research this stuff that much, and people seem to like that more because this is about my journey and me experiencing learning with you guys. Literally what I said the channel's about. It's fun going through houses like this on video and picking apart. I'm showing you. I learned so much from these perfumers on their blending. I'm getting to the point where maybe that would be a fun video. Maybe we'll do that someday on a house. I won't do it with this one because I kind of know because of vanilla in the house, but a new house that I don't know, see if I can put them in order of release date. Because with her, I can really smell her expertise from early on to later on. Now, she doesn't work with the same accord. A couple of these do have the same accord. They're new accords, but you can just tell by the blending and whatnot how they've gotten better. So that might be fun. All right, Twilight Green. Yeah, this one is super fun in the opening. It's a syrupy, drunken green fragrance. I've talked about this syrup before in a couple other perfumes. And man, I can smell it right now. It's just this huge, pungent, fun opening. I don't know what the note is. Something from my childhood, something my grandma used. I've likened it to just that cough syrup you really hated as a kid. It's not anywhere found today in today's market, but as a kid, it was just this really dark, nasty stuff that was in your mouth for an hour afterwards, and the smell was so pungent. It's kind of like that. I mean, it reminds me of my childhood, so I love it. And this isn't quite there. But it's a fragrance from my childhood. Metal-like fragrance. Think of an old metal, not rusty, not with the any green finish on it, but just old, shiny, pristine metal. Smelling that. It kind of has an effect of that also on the top of this. It throws you off because it's called Twilight Green. So, but it's a fun fragrance. I wrote down ammonia or some heavy duty cleaner, but just that pungentness that ammonia give you, it's not ammonia, but that just, that smell that goes in the back of your nose and is there kind of thing. Just that medicinal sniff that's there. Cough syrup, something metallic, something. And none of the very green fragrance with all that going on for me on the Twilight Green one. Ooh, the star, vanilla and the sea. I'm already halfway through this. Worn this 5 times. This award winner house favorite. It's stunning, but this comes with a huge caveat. This is perfume oil. So you people that aren't used to oil or haven't done that, it's probably not for you. It's way different getting used to wearing perfume oil. Again, they're perfect for me for when I work, when I have to have concentration time, meditation time. If I have a heavy task at work, I love putting oils like this on, or ouds, sandalwoods, oiled perfume. They just mostly natural. Some are mixed media, but most of the time they're all natural. They moisturize your skin. Just rub it in the face, beard, whatnot. They're not too strong. I haven't really found any that are really too strong to do all that with. And just they create an atmosphere for your mind to kind of awaken. And yeah, I love them. Vanilla and the Sea is a stunning fragrance. It has sea animalics, so animalics from the sea, woods, smokiness to it. The vanilla is just right for me. No way would I classify this as a gourmand. Perfect meditation, morning mood fragrance for me. When your mind needs stimulation, this hits on a lot of places for me. For those reasons, the same reasons you crave food when you crave fragrances kind of thing. Vanilla and the Sea, Phoenix Botanicals. I'll be buying more of this one for sure. This is star of the house. All right, Lilac Rain. This could easily be called Black Rain at the same time. Not that it goes way, way black, but the lilac is very indolic, very yummy. So you guys that do like darker florals and whatnot, especially in a lilac form, check this one out. The petrichor on this is very, very well done. It comes off wet. It stays wet. It like gets wetter as you wear it. Yeah, and darkens on your skin. It is an oil. These are, I would only say 2 to 4 hour fragrances, all of them together. I didn't have any that really lasted that long on me. Maybe I have 2 that have that medicinal. We'll get to the other one in just a bit. It lasted maybe an hour, 90 minutes longer than the others. Something in the base, a base ingredient. Again, I have a lot of fragrances in my collection that I only want to last that long, so these fit right in that. In the Pines, I don't know if this is a new one. It's like a new bottle. I don't know why I'm even showing this. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not. This is when I said you could smell the development of perfumer. I don't know, but I'm guessing that this is a newer one of hers. The blending is just, the other ones are well blended. I've hammered a lot of popular companies over just blending, especially the natural oils and whatnot. And she is blending very, very well. But this is just a whole nother level on the blending. It is sweet, but it's got so much more going on in it. It's a forest you want to be involved in. It dries down to a very earthy, dirt earthy, like a soil, dirt, forest floor mix, but never too heavy. Everything else just rests upon it. I don't know what the sweetener is. I'm not looking at notes. It is sweet, like an amber, soft amber in the fragrance. And you do get a bit of pine aromatic. I would almost say blue spruce level of pine, not a heavy, like a pine sol pine, soft pine aromatic that just plays the whole way. This is one of the ones that I'm completely blind on. She sent it to me as a free sample, and I just didn't look it up since then. And here I am on video. I think they're funner that way. If I was doing full review, you guys would know everything. I wouldn't score anything without that. But yeah, just a sweet forest scent. Not too almost sweet, almost vanilla, I want to say, towards the sweet, soft-handed, not overly done, not syrupy at all. Very aromatic. I'm surprised by this one a lot in the Pines. Especially being so sweet that I like it. All right, Ylang Lianis. So I'm guessing Ylang in this one. That Syrupy Drunk, I'm not going to put this on because I have the other Syrupy Drunken one. That Syrupy Drunken Accord is in this one also. Same vibe, same accord she used in the other perfume is in this. Ylang never really comes out on its own. It's behind the syrup the whole time. Other than that, it's straightforward with that syrup scent in this. Nothing else really came out for me in the Ylang Lianis fragrance for me. So if I was going to go for one, I'd choose one or the other on these. Again, it comes down to can this replace anything in my collection? 2 of these, like in the Pines, never smelled that before. And I would grab for that and use that. Like this, Tango and Deviche by Rogue. There's two that come to mind that have that syrupy formulation. So when I crave it, I do crave these notes after you smell them. It's just part of the journey. I don't see me deep diving for these two in her collection over those. Tango is just something else. And so, I mean, I balance like score good scent. Maybe come down to if this was all natural and those weren't, but I own those. So we'll have to see if I'm finished with them, if I want to rebuy them or not before this makes the collection. That's kind of where my thinking is at my journey right now. I've really slowed down on buying. And yeah, just my thoughts. All right, this is my last blind one I say for you guys. Bed of Roses. There's my other freebie. I mean, I've just smelled so many roses. That's why I saved it. I saved my wrist even. Look at that. It looks like it's an oil. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if camera gets that or not. Definitely just golden oil. Red rose right away. Some other stuff going on. Red rose up front. I don't have an oil one, like a meditation one. All the roses I have like this. Atelier's Rose Anonyme. And, well, Miniatros is something else. But every rose perfume I have, I guess Fatih Saint-Lema, but you can't really, rose doesn't stand out. And everything else is rose nude in my collection. It's just a straight rose oil for meditation. Maybe this makes it. I don't have anything with just a rose and oil, just to smell roses a couple times a year. But when you're buying roses all natural, they are a lot harder perfumes to take care for. Check out my video. That's one of the big reasons I made it. These rose and ouds and anything using heavy rose concentrations have got to be taken care of. All right, how we all doing? I don't know how many more days, weeks of this lockdown, shutdown is left. I hope you and your families are well, you and who you're close to as well. Literally from the bottom of my heart, I mean that. I really mean stay at peace no matter what. Stuff's not in our control. We'll be okay. We'll make it through. I love you guys. Love that you're here. Be blessed.